1, 2, 3. And that's our show. So, dude, this week we got international question.
Nope.
International question
Shut it
saw.
down.
International question saw. Canada, David.
You're not even doing it right. Stop.
How do you reconnect with friends?
Ugh.
Look, obviously, some people stay friends.
We're just like two sociopaths who don't want to talk to anyone and don't want to relive anything and don't care about nostalgia and have never been friends with anyone.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you're going home? Are you going to hang out with your friends? It's like, what friends?
Oh, I would never.
You saw some people in New York.
Yeah.
I have
saw
one
some
friend
friends,
in New York.
No, but that's not, I wouldn't even count that as like an old friend because it's someone I still talk to.
Yeah.
Reconnect. No
I guess, like, let's try to give advice. How would, if we wanted to, for some reason, reconnect with somebody we're no longer friends with, which I wouldn't want to do.
I don't want anybody who knew me like a week ago to bring up what I was like. Imagine like somebody bringing up what you were like when you were 15.
Oh my
No, thank
God.
you. I was so embarrassing. I was so awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like anyone who knew me back then should just forget that they knew me.
What do you think, a Facebook message?
Actually, I did just recently Facebook message an old friend.
You did?
Yeah, but it was someone that I...
Oh, so you're full of shit.
No.
You just did it.
But it was someone who I knew through college and who, like... It wasn't like I hadn't been in touch with them since I was, like...
What did it say?
Well, they had put together something like a reunion-ish Facebook message, and so I reached out to them separately and was like, hey, but that's a person, they just live somewhere I would never go.
Where?
St. Louis?
but if there's one thing to know about Gaby, she hates St. Louis.
I just mean I would have no reason to be there. So
You don't know. One day we could go to St. Louis.
yeah, we could, and I am not against it, but I'm just saying, like, if this is a person who, if they lived in New York, I would like see them because I'm a coastal elite.
I matched on Bumble with a guy from high school,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, are you from my high school?
You blocked him out.
And he was like, yeah, like, I can't believe you had to ask that.
Allison!
And I was like, well, I don't really remember it. And then he was like, we hung out all the time.
I also, like, I grew up in a very, like, religious thing, like, for a while, like, a weird, like, religious community for just a hot second while my parents, like, dealt with my dad's alcoholism. And all of those people, so, like, I was friends with a lot of people who are now still very religious, and I'm not that. And so it's, like, hard. I feel like it would be hard for me to talk to them because they'd be like, what have you been up to? And they've been, like, praising Hashem. And I'd be like, that's cool. I, like, have sex all the time.
Well, as I learned from my religious studies in high school, Judaism really promotes sex on the Sabbath.
Just on the Sabbath.
Just on the Sabbath,
Yeah.
if you're married. I remember my teacher being like, yeah, we love to have sex on the Sabbath.
Ew, your teacher said that?
Something like that, and it was not good for anybody.
This was at regular school?
Yeah, so I really don't want to reconnect with her. There's one friend who got away, and I tried to reconnect with her, like, within an appropriate amount of time, like, still within the high school experience, and it had already tarnished and gone bad, and so I had to let her go. I think about her every day.
Really? Is this the other Gaby?
No, I think about her, too.
Ugh.
No, I think about this girl probably at least once a week.
Who?
Isabel?
That seems fake.
She was my soulmate, and then I got really delusional on my pain meds for my knee surgery, and I said some stuff I could never take back. I wish that wasn't all extremely true. And the worst part is I was mad because she never visited me after my surgery, and then years and years later, my parents said she did visit you. You just didn't remember.
You have to find her. Find her.
What do you mean find her? I know where she is. I look at her Facebook all the time.
Message her.
No, because I've done that before. I've reached out to her before and it was never the same.
I'm so sorry. But her loss is my gain. And if you were ever on pain meds for your surgery, I would leave you a note.
Thank you, right? Our manager and agent and editor say that we have to promote our book and book tour more, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, if you click the links below, you will see a pre-order for our book and tickets to the tour. We're coming to, some cities have been announced, but New York, Chicago,
Your voice sounds so fake.
Well, I'm trying to seem excited for our tour, which I am.
Click the links.